Good day everyone, this is Frost and this is Frost Moto. First, thank you God for allowing this to happen. And second, Sir John, the owner of the Vespa, Justin Bieber edition. Thank you for allowing me to borrow and review your bike. So before we begin, you know what to do. If you're on motorcycle, push subscribe button. And if you're on updates, push the notification bell. And intro. Let's have a sound check. Stock muffler, Vespa, Justin Bieber edition.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. If all the things you never show, there are the things I want to know. Secrets die in your heart so slow.
What we have here is a Vespa Justin Bieber edition. So this scooter has three variants. We have 50cc, 125cc, and 150cc. So we have right now is the 150cc. So as per the owner, they only released 200 units for the 150cc. We are lucky enough to be able to review this one. So when you hear Vespa, the number one that comes into your mind is it is expensive. And the answer to that question is yes, and there's a reason behind it. Vespa is expensive because of the brand and the knowledge, the experience, and the moment that you buy this scooter, it can be passed through generation to generation because the quality engine, the quality materials that they are using. So to tell you honestly, the engine of this one is actually 150cc Vespa Sprint. So they only added some exclusive things like the paint, other details, Vespa, so on and so forth. So basically speaking, if you cannot afford this one, just choose the Vespa Sprint simply because they are almost identical, especially in the engine displacement. So that being said, if you're gonna choose the Justin Bieber edition, the price of this one for the SRP, it is released around 405,000, including the LTO registration. But because this is all limited edition and they're no longer selling this one, if you're going to buy this in the market, the price that I have seen, it is around 700 to 1 million plus. So it is very expensive. Because, like I said, time goes by, this one will become more and more expensive. So you are treasuring something that can become more. Let's say you can afford the Justin Bieber Vespa edition. So they have the same engine with the Vespa Sprint. 157cc, or in other details, it was around 155cc. So nevertheless, single cylinder, air-cooled or forced air. So later we'll go there. 4-stroke, 3 valves, single overhead cam, and automatic. So one nice thing about this one, or believe me, the highlight is the crankcase is actually aluminum. So very nice, very high quality and premium. And what we see here is the stock exhaust. This is actually a very good quality, very premium-like. No, it's not an ordinary materials that you can actually see in other Vespa, for me, or in the other brands that you can actually buy right now. So this is the forged air system. So for me, based on Vespa, it is powered by the engine that sucks air through the internal engine body or through the fin. So this makes the engine cooler. And one nice thing about this one is, I don't know if it amazes you, but for me it does. It only has 3 valves, so it's not typically what you see in other scooters or other brands of bikes. So the bore and stroke is 58 by 58.6 millimeter. That gives you a max power of 9.2 kW at 7,750 RPM and provides you a max torque of 12.4 Newton meter at 6,750 RPM. And the compression ratio is 10:5 is to 1. So one nice thing about this one is the technology that they are using, the engine quality. It is actually very nice. I mean, honestly speaking, in terms of aesthetic, this one by far is one of the best that you can actually buy right now in the market if you can afford it. And also, I just want to add, the maintenance of this one, especially in the changeover, are very expensive. It is somewhat similar with a big bike or any other, car that you can own right now. So one nice thing about the Vespa, or another thing about Vespa, is it's a scooter to own forever. So basically speaking, the target audience of this one are not those old folks that are in love with Vespa, but the newer generation like us that are into Justin Bieber. They want to connect with the other people, and they want, to showcase their ability to be able to purchase this one, and also to showcase that they are updated Vespa owner or Justin Bieber lover. And for its brakes, for the suspension, it is no longer stock. So later we will go there. So for the front, it is 200 millimeter single disc. It is actually very nice because it is disc brake. For the rear, it is a drum brake 140 millimeters. So no need to worry because drum brake has its pros and cons. So we don't have enough time to discuss it. And for the tires, for the rear, it is 120 by 70 by 12, and the stock tire brand is CST. So me and the owners actually has the same expression. When I first saw this one, why is it that the stock is only CST, considering that all of its parts are very premium and expensive? So maybe they are the one who won the bidding. So it's a Vespa issue anyway. So the for the front, it is 110 by 70 by 12. So it is actually very nice. If you're wondering about the key, this is what it looks like. It has a Vespa logo, very premium. The things that they're using is actually very nice. So it has an immobilizer, so you don't need to lose that one, or else you're gonna pay very expensive. And let's check the compartment. So what we see here is a little pocket. You can put some things there, or CR. So here's the fuse, which is actually very nice, very open. No need to remove or dismantle things just to get the fuse. So if you push the button here, you can actually, the seat cover will be open. So this is the U-box. You can put certain things here. One nice thing about this one, let me tell you guys, very innovative. It really amazed me, is it can be removed. So if you have any problems with your engine, any things that needs to be replaced or to check, no need to dismantle or remove certain parts in your motorcycle. So it reduces the hassle and the chances that it gets scratches. So it is raining here. The reason that I'm doing a voiceover because it is so loud, because we are under the parking lot area. So let's use some light. So as you can see here, you can actually check if there are problems in your engine. So very nice, very innovative, less hassle, and very worth for its price. I guess we are done with the technical specification. So now let us go with the other details like the quality of metal, plastic, so on and so forth. So let's go. So for the footboard, it is actually very nice. We have a Vespa logo here with a very premium rubberized some kind of material. So this is the turning indicator for the rear, very clear in daytime, which is actually very nice. So here is the seat. This is no longer stock. The owner replaced it with a Corsa seat to make it more softer and a single seat kind of type. For the stock, it was still white. If you're wondering, some things here are no longer stock. So later we will discuss the things that has been upgraded by the owner. So for now, let us check the display. So let's turn it on. So what we see here is a Vespa logo, which is actually very nice. Fuel, ABS, check engine, odometer, speedometer, time, temperature. And on that side, we have your kill switch and ignition. So left side is high beam and low beam. So the high beam, it is no longer stock. It has an MDL included or other extra light. So I guess that's it. Very easy to understand. So we don't have enough time to configure everything. So this is it for now. So let's check the other details. So here, this is no longer stock. Brake calipers are Maurus. Like I said, so later we'll go to the details of upgrades. And now here's the deal breaker. So imagine paying with a very expensive money, very premium quality scooter, and you only get a sticker. So this is a sticker only. So a lot of Vespa user, Justin Bieber using, complain about this one. They complain because it is very expensive, considering that one you only get a sticker. So there's a reason behind that one. Vespa is trying to milk money out of the customer, because in the future, if it gets damaged, you can actually buy this kind of sticker in the Vespa with a very premium quality price. So imagine that one. So for me, it's a negative side or downside, because considering the price, considering the premiumness, you only get a sticker. As you can see here, the video, it is already damaged. And for its features, it only has ABS, so that's it. So again, considering the price point, they can at least added some extra features, to make it more, to compensate with the things that you are paying. I don't want to include this one, but to be honest with you, I really appreciate this kind of bar, and this is very expensive. Brake lever, it is very expensive, to tell you honestly, guys. So later we'll have a price list of this one. So this one, for me, I really appreciated it. it is actually aluminum or aluminum kind of metal. The suspension, if it was stuck, it is called a single-sided link arm with a coil spring and an hydraulic absorber. For the rear, it is still a coil spring with a preload adjustability and a hydraulic monoshock absorber. So one nice thing about this one, is a highlight for me, is the frame. It is actually metal. So it's not a typical plastic that you can actually see. It is more in the premiumness. So everything in Vespa or in the scooter is actually premium. The materials that they are using, I keep highlighting this one because this is the only pros that you can get. Quality materials, so on and so forth. So other pros that you can get actually is the name. So Vespa is Vespa. The longer that you own it, especially a limited edition, I keep telling you this, it becomes more expensive and expensive. So, like I said, it is a timeless beauty, a timeless machine that can be passed through generation to generation. So this is an investment. And I guess this is it. I want to talk more about this one, but sadly to say, because it was raining, we kept postponing and up till tonight. So I need to do a voiceover because it is so loud because we're under the parking lot area. So there are a lot of rains coming in. So you can hear me even though if I'm not doing a voiceover. So that's a very sad thing because I wanted to do this with a live review. So that's the reason why we have some technical problem, why this review is not that good. So now let us just go with the upgrades and ending. So for the upgrades, it is using an all-in suspension. Total cost is 65,000. Corsa seat, 18K. Corsa seat cover by Casa, a seat, 2K, 2-piece. Brembo brake, 14K. Maurus brake lever, 8K. Maurus logo with original clip, 1,300. GS Manuf bracket, 4,000. TUN V4 headlight, 14,500. Baphomet bar end, 7,800. Tuni scooter mirror bolt cover, 2K. Zeloni bar end, 3,500. Biker's brake arm, 3,700. Tuni scooter rear nut, 1,500. CNC white gold bolts. So this is totally white. This is totally gold bolts already. It is 8,000. Fog lamp, 6,000. Horn, 2,000. Ceramic coating, 6,000. Plate holder stainless, 1,000. HD coarse hand grip, 1,300. Floorboard strips, 2,800. So guys, one nice thing about this kind of, motorcycle, scooter, so on and so forth is when you upgrade it, because if you're gonna do it in other brands, especially if it's not Vespa, let's just say a normal brand, especially if it's not a limited edition, if you upgrade some things, it's either it becomes more expensive or it becomes lesser. But for the Vespa, the things that you upgrade to it, it adds to its value or it adds to its features. So if you're going to sell it, it can become more above the SRP price. So like I said in the start, I see some Vespa Justin Bieber sold online around 700,000, even some 1 million. So it depends on what kind of upgrades you do in your scooter. So that's another good thing, especially if you own a limited edition. So I guess guys, that's it. I've done my best. It's a very bad timing. It was raining, so I couldn't do much about that one because who am I? So I guess that's it. If you love this review, push the subscribe button, and if you want updates, push the notification bell. God bless and ride safe.